good morning. No, good afternoon. Um, okay. Are you being held back by fears? Again, we're still 2 or 3 days after the EU event, the referendum. So there's still there's still a lot of uncertainty. But maybe your concerns, maybe your worries are clouding your judgment, inhibiting you from doing stuff. Then this quote's for you. But more to the point, I'm going to take the focus away from that as well, and let's look at other stuff in life in general, because the world hasn't it's still spinning on its axis. Life hasn't sort of quite stopped as we know it. There we are. So life does go on. So in your life, what are you doing that you maybe the brakes are on and you really feel you're a bit too scared to take a risk, or you're a bit too scared to do something? Well, this quote again is for you. My name is Kai Graham. My company is The Mind Model, and every day I bring a little bit of perspective to the Facebook world and to the internet, the Mind Model tribe. I have started putting these on my YouTube channel, but I'm not really sort of pushing that terribly far. So these are sort of live broadcasts that come out. So today's quote is, "It's okay to be scared, but don't let your fears control you." And do you know what? It's a good quote today, because I've got quite a lot of people in my life, sort of very close and not so close, who are doing big things today in their own world. I've got a public speaking colleague who is just, and I'm not too sure when he's scheduled to speak, but today he's at the Excel in London, and he's doing one of probably his biggest speech today. It's going to shape the way his future goes, and if he hasn't spoken already, good luck, Paul, because I know you'll be brilliant. Hi, Max. And so as far as Paul's concerned, God, yes, he's, I've sort of followed his journey a bit. Yeah, yes, he's had his ups and his downs and his fears and his sort of, oh my God, can I do it sort of thoughts, but he's blimmin' well getting off his backside, and he's pushing through the fears, and I know without a shadow of a doubt that this will shape his future brilliantly. Another buddy of mine is she's a singer, and she's probably on stage now. I've got to go and support her in a minute, but Gail is singing today. She's in a sort of a jazz event, and she's putting herself out there, and she's conquering her fears. And the best thing is throwing away your comfort blanket and just saying, do you know what, I don't know what's going to happen next, and none of us in this sort of beautiful country of ours knows what's going to happen next, but you just have to get on and grab it all by the short, the sort of short and curlies, don't you really? And just see what life, life throws us curveballs. Yes, I've always said, if our path was straight and boring, we don't develop, do we? I mean, I've got sort of friends whose kids are going interrailing, and another couple of kids are going away for a year. They're travelling for a year, and that's scary. Blimmin' exciting, gosh. I sometimes wish I could give myself a gap year, but how exciting. Yes, there are fears, but so long as we don't let our fears control us, control our actions, control our thoughts, control our behaviour, then we're still moving forward, aren't we? I think that's the trick. We're still looking for opportunities, still looking for the best way out of something or into something, or just making the very best of what life's throwing at us at the minute. So whether or not you're standing up and speaking, singing, travelling, I don't know, even asking the mother-in-law for lunch if she hasn't been round for 5 years, whatever it is, well done you. Because once we get stuck in our rut, once we allow our fears to take control, I think that's fairly grim. And so let's keep moving forward. Let's keep seeing the opportunities. Sometimes it's hard, granted, but it's a big world out there, and it's not it's not all sort of full of doom and gloom. There are so many opportunities out there for us, and a few of the examples I've just highlighted. So what's your big opportunity? What are you not doing? What are you scared about? Just see. Go for that. Go and fill in a job application. Talk about filling in forms. There are petitions going around all over the place, but let's not dwell on that. But what can you do to make a difference? To you, to others, to whatever? Because that's what it's all about. It's all about the people in your world. But have a think about it. And let's be positive, and let's be upbeat, and let's just let's be together, and let's not start pointing fingers. Just see what we can offer everyone else and ourselves. So, on that note, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm off to go and support Gail in her singing. Yeah, have a good day. And thank you for the shares. Thank you for the comments. I really appreciate it, because it just means more people get to see this. More people get a little bit of positivity. And I think we need it, don't you? So let's just push that forward a little bit. So thank you for sharing. I really appreciate it. Sadly, I can't see who shares, so I can't even say thank you. My darling husband shared my post yesterday, and I only found out at about sort of 8 o'clock last night, because Facebook doesn't tell me. So if you are sharing, thank you. Really appreciate it. And I shall chat to you all soon. All right then. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.